Alright, welcome everybody. So it was requested to do a Odin damage build, so here it is. Now first thing is first, I have all stacks of both the passive on Odin and the passive on Hide the Urchin. Now I know Hide the Urchin is not a damage item, but I feel if you don't have like one damage or defensive item rather, or like Hide the Urchins, you may get beaten down quite often in your own ulti, so that'd be pretty embarrassing. But I would highly recommend getting like Hide the Urchins at least, so that way you have just enough tankiness to where you can actually survive in your ulti and not getting blown up into pieces. So yeah, let's start. We have Warrior Tabby to represent our warriorness. Next, Hide the Urchin, like I mentioned before. That way we get the passive going early, picking up as a second item, so that way we have really high protections all in one item, and the rest of the items we can just focus on damage items, and we can be a little bit tanky. Next, Yoan's Wrath, picking this up on Odin, helps out him quite a bit when trying to do damage, because you have that bonus penetration, power, cooldown reduction. We use our ulti more often. We can, you know, just use our abilities more often. That's cooldown reduction for you. Next, Shifter Shield grants us up to 60 physical power as long as we're above our 50% health threshold, which I hope you go into a fight with more than half of your HP. If not, you may have some problems, but as long as you're above that, you're going to have all that extra physical power. So when you do your 2-in-1 combination to just suddenly explode somebody into pieces, you have all that power there. And then as soon as you start taking a lot of damage and everything, and your HP drops below half, you're getting extra protections. That way you can be a little bit more beefier, have some more time to respond to get out of the situation. Really great item. It is a little pricey, but I think it's worth it. Shin Size really helps out the Odin damage quite a bit. Just mainly that passive, another expensive item, but I feel like it's really worth it. It helps out on a lot of Odin damage builds, just in general. Next, Frostbound Hammer. Now this is a optional item slot. So Frostbound Hammer, the way it works, you gain all your HP there, so we can survive a little bit longer in our ulti and team fights in general. We still get that power, but the passive is just to help you stick on enemy targets. Yes, we do have our own slow on our 3, but in case if you missed a 3 or you use it on somebody else, or it's on cooldown, you always had that Frostbound Hammer to back you up when you need it. So when you start using your basic attacks, they're just slowed by 30%. It gives you enough time for your 3 to be back online. Use your 3 again. And then they're just slowed forever. Then you can just stick on them, just keep hitting them with the Shin Size, and you're good to go. So safe to say they won't be getting away from you. As far as actives, I've seen some actives picked up like Greater Sprint. The way Greater Sprint works out is actually pretty cool to watch. Is you pop Greater Sprint. Let's actually go to Robot. So you pop your Greater Sprint, then you pop your 2, then you pop your 1. So that way, you're just really fast. They probably won't see you come in, and you just kind of fly in, drop your ulti, use your 3, do basic attacks, and then boom, like a magic trick, he's gone. It's really awesome. So if you don't want to blink and not have your damage from your 2-in-1 combo, and you want to get in there really quickly, then you just saw their sprints, and then I don't know why I did that. So also see I have Enfeebling Curse picked up. Now don't get Weakening Curse. It's completely useless on Odin because our ulti already reduces the healing by 100%, so no need for Weakening Curse. However, Enfeebling Curse can definitely help you out, especially if you trap those assassins and hunters there. If they don't have an escape, those assassins and hunters are going to try to burn you down as quick as possible in your own ulti, so this helps shut that down and slow them down by quite a bit overall. Now, you can get Blink, you can get Combat Blink in case if you need to blink out of your own ulti, since as Odin as he is right now, of this recording obviously, he cannot close his own ulti early like he used to be. Sometimes if you use your 1 to get in, which most likely you are, you may not have it to jump back out. So Combat Blink may help you in that situations if you're fighting Poseidon and there's just whirlpools and krakens all up in your ulti and you want to get out of it. Combat Blink is there for you if you want to use that, or you can use Aegis. It's kind of up to you. It's one of those situational items. So we're gonna go back to Robot one more time. Our physical power is sitting actually pretty high. Now of course I do have all my passives up, so that's an additional 50 power. So just keep that in mind. So let's do that. Awesome. Sprints. Here's our 2. then use our 1, boom, ulti, use our 3. Raw didn't even know what to do. He just sat there and took it like a champ. So that could be you if you want to do that. So that's going to wrap it up for the build. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.